Well, welcome to the first annual Senior Showcase. This is an idea that has been sort of in the working, I think, for numerous years, but finally a group of us got together and wanted to provide a space where seniors would have the opportunity to share their work across disciplines, as well as also have the opportunity to think through how they can craft a project that they might have been working on for a semester or a year into 3 minutes. So you might be asking, where did we get this idea of 3 minutes? There's actually an international competition called the 3-minute thesis. But we weren't sure if the idea of a competition felt worth more, in the sense of we thought it was more apt to challenge the individual as opposed to having students compete with each other. And so we took the idea and we made it worth more. And so what you're going to see is the process was we actually sent a call out to faculty and students asking them to nominate seniors who have completed work this year, and then we invited all those students to apply. We had more than twice as many students, and somehow we made some tough choices to bring to you the program today. And so before that, though, this is not something that happened all by itself. I know sometimes we make it look that great, but I just have some thank yous. And so this was a collaboration between myself, Katie Clark, and Tristan Smith. And so the three of us worked together to put this together, but we probably have, after you'll see, the smallest role in this, because when the students were chosen, they were obligated to meet with a speaking associate, which is, for those of you who are unfamiliar, these are students who are trained to support other students with their speaking. And so if any of the speaking associates are here, if you could just be acknowledged, and I want to thank the speaking associates. I also want to thank the faculty who have worked with all the students on their work. I think we do this all the time. We don't actually give public thank yous, so they probably individually thank you, but we also want to thank the faculty and students who supported this event and the students. And most importantly, I want to thank the students. So they went on this, we were sort of calling it a ride. They went on this ride with us. We have never done this before. We sort of said, hey, do you want to try to take your work and put it in 3 minutes? And they have done it, and you're going to see how fabulously they've done it. So thank you for sort of trusting us and putting the time in to work with us. So the way this is going to work today is we've grouped, there are 18 students. They're grouped in groups of 6. So they will come up and introduce themselves. They will give their 3-minute presentation. After 6, you'll hear a little music. That's not a sign to leave. That's just for us to digest, appreciate the one we've just heard, and move on to the next group of 6. And there won't be a time for questions. Instead, when we're done with all 18 presentations, there's a reception out in the commons, and that's an opportunity for you to go up to the individual presenters and ask them any questions or tell them how wonderful they are. So with that, I'm proud and honored to introduce the 18 Senior Showcase presenters.